Do you go live and feel like you're streaming straight into the void? You come off hours later, check your analytics, and there's one average viewer. You. That's because you are struggling with the biggest problem of every creator, and that is discoverability. But today, I'm going to help you get thousands of people to discover you so you can grow your stream. If you're new here, my name is Barry Epps. I'm a cryptographer turned content creator and Twitch partner looking to help you grow your channel. But before we start, I want you to tell me, who do you want to stream for? And if you just said everyone, then that might be the reason your stream is failing. I made the same mistake when I started as well. I wanted everyone to like the content that I made, and I didn't grow for months. Slowly but surely, the doubts and burnout started setting in, and I ended up taking a break. It wasn't until I realized that I wanted to make content that I liked that I allowed myself to make jokes or even give an opinion on anything. You simply can't create content for everyone because everyone has different opinions on what is fun. Just by choosing a game to play, you are already making the decision to not make content for everyone, because if you're streaming Fortnite, then someone who likes to watch GTA 5 is not likely to tune in. So if you want to be discovered as a streamer, then you're going to have to niche down. This is also going to help with the best thing you can do to become more discoverable, but I'll talk more about that later in the video. Right now, we are going to have to choose a niche. And not just any niche. A niche that allows viewers to find you. Because let's be honest, there are a lot of streamers on Twitch. Gone are the times where you could just go live and wait for the viewers to pour in their thousands. You don't even have to go further than the categories. Just look at the amount of games that are being streamed right now. Even if you pick one that isn't oversaturated, which by the way means that there are a lot of streamers compared to viewers, such as in the top 10 or 20 games, you are still not guaranteed to be discovered. Just look at Schedule 1. This is definitely not a huge game anymore, but even then there are just a ton of streamers, and just look how many of them are streaming to less than 5 viewers, let alone 1 viewer. It goes on and on and on. If you want to stop being trapped on 1 viewer, then there is one actionable tip that you can do right now to help. Make a list of your favorite games. Right now, we're just writing them down. Don't think too much about it. Just make a list. Then color code the ones that fall into a single niche, RPG or shooter or whatsoever. And when you're doing this, make sure to really drive down into it. Just writing shooters is a good start, but first-person shooters is already better, and Battle Royale FPS games even better. The more specific you can get, the more tailored your audience will be to the things you like to play. Once you've decided on your niche based on the games that you like to play, it's time to check out what games you would actually stream. Choosing the right game can completely change the growth of your channel overnight. Take, for example, V Rising. This game currently has thousands and thousands of viewers. And if you look at where you would be in that category with your 1 viewer, well, you'd be way down. So what are similar games that you could choose that might have a little less competition? Well, Path of Exile 2 is a good option, but that is still quite big. But if we scroll down and down and down, we find Diablo 4. This one only has a few hundred viewers. And if you look, most of them do not even have a camera or a microphone. They are just playing the game. So if you start streaming here, you have a really good chance that people will find you and rocket you up to that 10 to 15 viewer range. But there is a way that makes the chance that new viewers find you even better. And many people think this is hard to do, but this technique takes 2 minutes, so here goes. Once you found a game that you think would be the right choice for you, head over to twitchtracker.com and look for the game that you want to play. Once you're there, go to the 7-day graph and look for the lowest points in the blue line. For me, that is around 10 to 11 a.m. That is the point where there's the highest streamer to viewer ratio, which means the least amount of streamers and the most amount of viewers, making it much easier for you to get discovered. If you can shift your streaming schedule to stream in these time slots, then you can make the chance that viewers find you even bigger. And with your niche defined and your game chosen, it is time to hit that go live button. Or is it? Hey, Vsauce! No, wait. One thing that many streamers forget you need to do to make your stream successful is to use something which YouTubers have used for ages: intrigue. People might see your stream on Twitch and in the blink of an eye scroll past, but a good streamer has them questioning themselves and scrolling back to find you again. Just look at these streamers. More Gaming. This is just their name and then end game where they're playing. Chill chat. Very chill stream. V Rising, no mic. Gonna be real, it's time to farm. All these titles don't really make me feel like I want to click on their stream and see what's going on, because I have no idea what they're actually doing. Just have a look at these titles. Repo Beta with Iron Mouse. Well, first off, Iron Mouse is a huge streamer, so having that name there is great, but also you immediately know that they are playing the Repo Beta. So if you're interested in what's going to happen in the next few weeks in Repo, you are definitely going to click in to see what's going to happen. Similarly here, we have a 24 hours of fun. They're playing Repo. They're doing a 24-hour stream. Just having that 24 hours in there makes it very enticing for people to click in and go, how many hours have they been going? Honestly, all these things where you can describe what you are doing before people click in, that would be absolutely fantastic to do. When you don't know a streamer, what would you rather click on? A chill chat stream or a 24-hour Repo Beta? I know which one I would click on, and I think you do too. On YouTube, you even get a thumbnail and a title. But on Twitch, Kick, and all the other live platforms, you just get your title to play with. So it is important that when a new viewer sees your channel, that they can immediately see what they're going to be watching before they click onto your stream. That way, if you're actually doing the thing in the title, people are much more likely to find you and stick around. But you can't just throw up a title. To do that, we first need to know what you are going to do during the stream. And for that, you need to plan. As a wise old man once said, no, not me. If you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. As I said before, the time of going live and waiting for viewers to flock to you is over. So how can you plan your streams for success? Well, it's really simple. You have identified the game you want to play, and that is already half of the plan. The other half is how you are going to play it. One of the easiest and best ways to grow your channel as a new streamer is by thinking of challenges that you can do during your streams that hook people in and keep them interested. So if you're playing Fortnite, you could use melee only, or play no build in a normal build Fortnite match. If you're playing Elden Ring, you could never level up or even do a no deaths challenge. And if you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, you can do an honor mode Dark Urge playthrough. By putting these restrictions on your gameplay, you make them into a challenge, and that is something that draws new viewers in. I mean, you can try it for yourself. If I die, I create a new character is far more catchy than cozy vibes. And the best part is, this will also help you do the final thing that is going to help you grow your channel. Because one of the hardest things to hear from many new streamers is that discoverability on Twitch just sucks. Twitch does so little to help you be discovered. The categories themselves are usually organized highest to lowest viewers. So when you are looking for someone new to watch, you get to see the biggest people first, leaving the new and small streamers stranded at the bottom with no one to find them. And even if they did, whenever you are not live, no one is going to find your stream because Twitch doesn't show offline streams. As silly as it sounds, one of the best things you can do as a new streamer to grow is to not stream at all. If you want to really boost your streaming career and grow your channel quickly, then you need to make content on other platforms, specifically short-form content. But the problem is that short-form content is hard to produce and requires almost as much effort as a full-size YouTube video. You need to craft a hook, make a call to action, edit it together, add subtitles. And as a new and small streamer, you're often working or studying full-time, so you don't have time to do all that. And that is exactly where Nexus Clips comes in. Nexus Clips helps streamers like you turn your Twitch moments into short, powerful clips that are perfect for platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Instead of grinding hours live with no growth, Nexus Clips lets your best moments work for you even when you're offline. It automatically pulls highlights from your stream, lets you edit them with ease, and gives you tools to post them across multiple platforms so you're being discovered 24/7 instead of only when you are live. All you need to do is log in, add your Twitch account, and it immediately starts scanning all your future streams for good clippable moments, and even gives it a virality score so you can see the chance that these go viral before you even start editing. I've been using Nexus Clips myself to make short form content, and I love using their editor. And clearly it's working. Some of my clips have already gotten almost 100,000 views. If you want to speed up the growth of your channel, then you can check out Nexus Clips right now. I've left the code in the description below so you can get a discount, and if you choose to sign up through that link, then you are supporting the channel. Thank you, Nexus Clip, for sponsoring this video. Honestly, the fix to discoverability for live streamers is not going to come from Twitch or Kick. It is going to be you creating a niche, making engaging content, and then spreading that content to other platforms that are going to make the actual difference. But you can do all these things and still fail if you don't work on the one skill that separates small streamers from the likes of Kai Cenat, Pirate Software, and Queso. If you want to learn more about that, then check out the video right here. And as always, stream better, stream smart.